Aries, this is your general monthly reading, mid-month reading for the month of April 2016. This reading will cover the past, present, and future energies going on in your lives. And as a reminder, this is a general reading, so it will not resonate with everyone. The present is when you are viewing this reading, so it's relative to when you view this reading. And when I call on Spirit, Spirit knows that those who are watching this reading are meant to watch it when they watch it, when and where they're meant to watch it. So, yeah, that's what I wanted to say about that. Spirit, what are the messages and energies that you have for Aries for the month of April 2016? Okay. I'm getting the Four of Swords here, which does talk about resting, much needed withdrawal from a situation. Four of Swords does come after the Three of Swords, which in the tarot deck is my heartbreak card, or pain and suffering. So the Four of Swords does talk about taking a break, resting. Spirit, what are the messages and energies that are relevant to Aries this month? This is their mid-month reading. I want to thank my Patreon supporters out there. I want to give a shout out to all of you for signing up for these general monthly readings. You did the right thing. You're the smarter early adopters. Congratulations. Spirit, what are the messages and energies that you have for Aries for this month of April 2016? Alright, let's see. Let's see what that is. Okay, we start off with the Three of Wands in a past position. Over there. We have the Ace of Swords, the Devil in reverse, the Knight of Cups reversed, coming up with the Emperor in reverse. In your present situation, you have the High Priestess reversed, the Eight of Pentacles reversed, the Hermit, and Temperance. Going into the future, I'm just going to move the camera over here. We have the Eight of Wands, the Page of Swords with the Five of Swords, the Knight of Pentacles with the Moon, and the Six of Pentacles. Your outcome card is the Ten of Swords. Okay, Aries. Let's take a look at your cards here. So in the recent past, what I'm seeing here is you guys are all over the place right now, is what I'm saying. I'm just looking at the colors of the cards. It looks like you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 major arcana that are coming up in the reading. 1, 2, 3, 4 of those major arcana are directly influencing you, and likely not someone else. So that's a fair amount. I also see a pretty good mix of wands and swords and pentacles, but I don't see any cups. So that is interesting. Actually, we have one cups card here. So I'm seeing a lot of pentacles and wands energy, which would make sense for you, Aries. Start off with the Three of Wands in the past position. This was you this is a growth card. So this was you in the recent past, I think, with making plans for the future. You have your sights set on some goal in the future. This can also talk about relocating. Some of you may have been looking at foreign investments or a house, or doing something like travel-wise This can indicate travel, planning, long-term relationships, long-term growth potential. Very positive card. Wands energy, so definitely your energy we start off with. We move to the Ace of Swords in the recent past. So this to me is you having a brilliant idea. This is you going in a new direction. You had some new idea, new brilliant direction to go in. The Ace of Swords is also a card of victory. So it can mean that you have cut away a lot of things that were no longer working for you, and you are seizing the day, seizing the moment. And also as an ace, it does contain the seed of a brilliant idea, and it's the root of this suit of swords, the beginning of something new, a new direction to go in, and it does bless the entire reading. So excellent card in your recent past. Also, with the Devil in reverse, or the Temptress in reverse, this is you hitting rock bottom. Enough is enough. Breaking agreements. This is a breakthrough. This is you saying, I'm not doing this anymore. Getting rid of addictive behaviors, repetitive patterns, things holding you back. This is you saying no, putting your foot down. This is you, in essence, rejecting the devil in your life, whatever you see the devil as, addictions, attachments. This is you breaking free from those attachments. It's a very powerful card in the reverse. Here we have the Knight of Cups reversed with the Emperor reversed. So this can be a water sign, Pisces, Scorpio, or Cancer, that came up in your life in the recent past. Now, I do typically interpret the Knight of Cups in reverse as the ex-lover, like an ex-partner or the ex-girlfriend or ex-boyfriend, because their energy is blocked. And upright, I do interpret this as the Lover card. With the Emperor in reverse, it tells me how this person is behaving. So likely this is someone who is in your life, Aries, if this is not your energy, if you don't have water sign in your chart. I would say this person was feeling like they were toppled from their throne. Loss of control is what I'm seeing here. Total chaos. Also, this can mean this person has lost their temper with you. Things are very chaotic for this person. They feel as though they've been toppled from their throne. So interesting. We don't know who that person is yet. We'll see if they come back in the reading. Going into the present, we have the High Priestess reversed, which tells me that you are maybe not listening to your intuition, Aries. So, ways you can combat that this week: meditating, going into a quiet area, centering yourself. It's going to be important for you to pay attention to your intuition this month. Next, we have the Eight of Pentacles reversed. So this can mean that some of you are struggling with finding work, or with a job. It may mean that you don't feel like putting in the effort anymore, that you aren't learning or growing or committing yourself to your work. And maybe that has to do with you not listening to your intuition. There's spiritual guidance for you within, when you go within. Interesting, we have a sandwich here. We've got the High Priestess sandwiching the Eight of Pentacles reversed with the Hermit. So I do see you following this advice. I do see you at the middle of the week withdrawing. This is a very spiritual card. It can mean a lot of things. One of them is that you are withdrawing from the world in order to gain perspective on your life, in order to do some soul searching. She's sort of holding her lantern here. That's your inner light. That's your guidance. That's you looking for answers. So good. Go ahead and do that. It looks like you need to do that this month. Also, you have the Temperance upright, which is good. This tells me that you're balancing your energies, you're healing, you're calling on Archangel Michael energy. This is infinite patience, perhaps even in the face of adversity. So a great card to get. Healing energies are around you this week, Aries. I love to see this in your reading. I really do. So two major arcanas right next to each other. Very inward energy, inner searching energy, introvert energy, next to temperance, which is healing, balancing. I really see this sun here as like the dawn of a new day. I see you healing some aspect of your life, especially adjacent to this devil in reverse. I see you breaking free from some addictive behaviors, attachments. There are things that you know you've been doing that feel good but have not been good for you. You're trying to take corrective action now. Go ahead and do that. In the future, you have the 8 of Wands. A lot of energy coming at you in the future. So this could be next week. Things are really picking up. This is passionate communications. This is swift action. This can represent travel. We have the Page of Swords with the 5 of Swords. So the pages are messengers. They can represent air signs in our lives. Gemini, Aquarius, Libra. This can represent blabbery communication, hearing news. Now, what is this news about? What is this page doing? Pages for me are messengers, but they're also kind of, this Page of Swords is mental energy. I see him looking over here at this Knight of Pentacles, and he is behaving as though he's won. He's walked away. Now he's either the person walking away from the situation, or he is the one who has deemed himself victorious. But remember, the 5s are a card of conflict and hollow victory. So it's best to choose your battles. Now I see some interaction between the air sign and the earth sign. This earth sign energy could be a Virgo, Taurus, or Capricorn. And this person has got the Moon card, which is interesting. It can mean that this can mean that there's something going on in the work environment, because they are a pentacle. But this is a slow-moving, very patient personality, very diligent, very hardworking man or woman. It's a Knight, so it could be male energy in your life. With the Moon card, it tells me that this person has deep emotions, is probably dealing with some confusion or romantic feelings. Can mean that they are, they have very deep emotions for you, very deep feelings for you. But the Moon is a card of illusion. So with this person, not everything they do is going to be above board. They may be hiding something. They may be confused. They themselves may be acting in an elusive manner or as an illusion in your life. So be careful about picking a battle with this person. I feel as though you are gently observing them and their behavior. Your last card is the 6 of Pentacles. So going into May, this is a card of generosity, a card of giving and receiving. You are either the beggar or the person giving the money out. It depends on how you see yourself. If you are the person giving out the money, it's important that you're being fair, and there are people who need your support financially or otherwise. It tells me that you are likely to give them the support that they want because you are a very generous, giving person. Just remember to give to yourself as well and not to overgive, overextend yourself. Otherwise, that is a very good card to end on. And your outcome for going into May is the 10 of Swords, which does tell me that there is some ending in your life. It will likely be a painful ending or something that feels like you've been stabbed in the back 10 times. So remember, when you give of yourself, this may be unrelated to the Six of Pentacles, but it can represent some kind of ending for you involving an air sign or involving another person, some relationship or job or really anything. Because tens, especially the Ten of Swords, does tell me that there's some ending coming for you. So let's ask the Oracle. Whoa. For some guidance here. A card just flipped out, but I'm going to put it back as I was not prepared for anything to come out of the deck just yet. Spirit, please show me a message for Aries. It will help Aries on their highest spiritual path. Please show me a message for Aries this month that's going to help them along on their highest spiritual path. Sorry about that, messing up the cards here. Okay. And the card that I got for you is Trust. So this resonates with the Fool in the Major Arcana. And I'm going to also pull out for you the card that flipped out, as my intuition, after I put it back, told me that I should bring it out again. So just bear with me for a second here. Okay, Aries, so the card that first popped out that I put back was Awaiting Results, which is card number 7, and that resonates with the Wands, I think, the Seven of Wands. So let me see if I can pull that up here. You know, maybe it isn't Wands energy, and I'm completely mistaken. Okay. Okay. Keywords are patience, assessment, outcome, alternatives. You've put much energy into creating and attracting the relationships you desire and are eager to see positive results. Patience is needed. However, reshaping attitudes and beliefs take time. Refining yourself so that you'll attract just the right person is a process. If you find yourself becoming frustrated at the apparent lack of visible change, step back and focus on something other than your relationships for a while. When you're feeling more detached, you'll be in a better position to notice any improvements. If you've invested enough time, then take a moment to evaluate your progress. Are your efforts bearing fruit? Are you seeing the desired changes in your interactions with others? If yes, excellent. Carry on. If not, it may be time to shift your approach. Look for alternative strategies to affect the change you desire. What works with one person may not work with another. When working on yourself, be sure that you're being true to who you are and not simply following society's formula for relationships. Okay, so I think this resonates with the Seven of Pentacles, and very good message there for you in terms of your relationships and trying different things with different people. Remember, it's not one solution fits all. We're all different. We all have different needs. Try different things out. If one strategy doesn't work, try something else. Don't be afraid of changing your strategy. Results will come. The next card that I have for you here is Trust. Keywords are leap, dare, innocence, optimism, belief, courage. Rejoice. The universe is looking out for you. Now it's time to trust that the path you're on is in fact the right one. Believe that whatever you desire concerning affairs of the heart can be manifested in the proper time and for your highest good. Trusting the universe takes courage, but it also removes the burden of doing it all on your own. When you feel alone in a situation, it can diminish your energy and desire to take actions that will improve the situation. This card reminds you that you are not alone. It is also a reminder that positive energy is available to you to manifest what you truly desire. In addition to trust, this is a card of action and opportunity. Once we know that the universe has our back, we are free to take that all-important leap of faith and pursue our dreams concerning affairs of the heart. Put aside any fear, disillusionment, frustration, or hopelessness, and open your heart to what you desire. Do it now with the carefree innocence you had as a child, and expect to receive what you need. Take steps to find love, or to improve or strengthen a relationship. Take some risks and maintain an attitude of positive expectancy. Again, you can apply this to any area of your life, Aries, not just relationships, although relationships are very important. Whether it's a relationship with another person or the relationship with yourself, now is the time to take action. Even a good relationship can be improved. What steps can you take to achieve what you desire? Your affirmation this month, Aries, is I open myself to giving and receiving love that is for my highest good. The traditional tarot archetype is the Fool. So you got some really positive messages here, Aries, and definitely a healthy mix of Pentacles, Wands, air energy, and quite a few major arcana. I definitely see some positive changes happening for you. I think some of those are going to occur for you internally, and the way that you view things, the way that you choose to strategically handle situations. I like ending with the Six of Pentacles here, but I also want to just give you some heads up that going into May, there may be an ending for you, and likely one that is for your highest good. So choose your relationships carefully. Choose relationships that are for your highest good and situations that are for your highest good. Know that the universe supports you in your efforts, and if you could do anything right now, knowing that you would have that support, what would you do? Because you very much, with this card, trust. It's saying be a little more trusting, have a little bit of faith in yourself, knowing that if there's a direction or an opportunity that you want to take, you will be supported in those efforts. So I want to say thank you for joining me, and I look forward to reading for you next month. Stay tuned. Take care. Love and light.